Hey YouTube, what up? All right, more gear review time. So let's see what we got today. So over here, a couple things I've sort of kind of reviewed before, but I wanted to do something a little different today. On the top, we have my Mesa Boogie Mark IIC DRG. I've got another video where I compared that to my 2C Plus to the JP2C, which I've since sold the JP2C, by the way. In that video it was naked, now I've got it in its head shell. By the way, this guy Scott makes these great head shells, so I'll put his contact info down below if you're looking for such a thing. And then on the bottom, in the other video, you might remember my Mesa Boogie 2C Plus HRG, but now it is a 2C Plus Plus HRG. I decided I needed all of it, so I sent it back and had Mike B turn it into a plus plus. So here we have a DRG 2C Plus Plus and an HRG 2C++. And I wanted to do a little video today just to show the differences. You know, they're subtle, but we'll talk about them. Down here I've got the Mesa Recto 412, SM58 recording over here through a little iRig pre, and I'm using the Ditto X4 looper to do a couple tracks, so it's exactly the same thing both times. Recording through my ESP Horizon NT2, and I've got the EMG headset pickups in there, the Hetfield pickups. So you see what is going on over here. So in the first set, I'm going to do the quote-unquote clean channel, which isn't really clean anymore. You can dial back the volume way back and dial back the volume on your guitar way back, and you still have enough master volume that you can get a clean sound out of it. But it's not like it was when they were a C+. You know, that the plus plus definitely takes some of that away. Now the HRG does have more headroom than the DRG because it's 60/100 watt, whereas this is 15/75 watt. So with the HRG, I can actually get some pretty darn good cleans, and there's enough headroom that it's usable for most situations. The DRG is not as much headroom, obviously, because it's a lower wattage setup. But the trade-off is that Class A really has a nice snarl and growl to it, and so you can get into some really great tones at more friendly volumes than the HRG because you got to push it a little bit harder. So yeah, I say just basic differences between the two are that the DRG is a little snarlier with the Class A. The HRG has a little more headroom, but you can get there with more volume. Subtle differences. You definitely wouldn't want to kick either one out of bed for eating crackers, but it's something that nobody else has really done before, so I wanted to come across it. All right, so on the first track, I am going to do, like I was saying a minute ago, the not so clean mode, and basically we're going to see the settings for that guy down here. I've got it throttled out so you can see what's going on, and the EQ is going to be off for that one. And then on the second set, when I do the lead sound, we're going to have some fairly traditional settings for the lead sound there, and then the GEQ is going to be on. In the back on both of them, I've got the present set to about 4, and I'm going to have no reverb for the lead tones, and then I've got the reverb on about 5 for the not so clean tones. So anyway, check it out, see what you think, and let me know what you got to say. All right.